Digging in will be number 7. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 7.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hey! Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get him.
So next to bat will be Colin Moore. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in once again is number 7. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Tobias stands at first with 1 out. Line hard, deep into left. Moore is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And now in the box, number 7, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Oh, now here we go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning.
Hey, let's go, big dog.
Fouled away.
Up there, huh?
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Line drive to left. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. Ready now is number 7, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. The 1-1 home. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2.
Get down.
1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Next, it'll be number 7. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. First offering. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they get them both. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The season.
I'm guessing I'ma be okay. Saints gon' feel me now. I feel like
I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
One of the most underappreciated skills a young player can develop is plate discipline and the ability to work good counts to your advantage. A good at-bat can go a long way. Mike Lowell, you know a little something about that. How do you build a good at-bat as a hitter?
Well, I think preparation is the first key. Understanding what type of stuff you are going to see that night. And then being able to have the discipline not only to swing at your pitch, but even more importantly, to not swing at the opposing pitcher's pitch. You know, we're not robots, and I think all position players really bank on a pitcher's mistake. So do you have the discipline and the patience to wait for your pitch instead of just saying, the first thing that looks like my bat can get on it, I'm going to swing. So I think building that game plan and understanding what you want to swing at with the mindset of being able to lay off the pitches you don't want to swing at can give you that information to execute not only in those early at-bats, but be able to make adjustments on later at-bats in the game.
It doesn't have to be early in the at-bat either, working yourself into an advantageous count. You could get to 2 strikes and keep fouling off pitches and frustrate a pitcher until he gives up that mistake pitch.
Well, it depends on who the pitcher is and how much is he going to stick to his plan. But I know this, if a pitcher gives me his best pitch 2-3 times and I just let you know, I just foul it off. And
You say that you don't love me. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me.
Ow! Ball 4, hit the base.
Next, it'll be number 7. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Tobias leads off first with 1 away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. It was another loss for him last time out, and that makes him swing. High drive, left field, and deep. Moore is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
3. Out. He's out. 3. Out. That's ball 4.
Next to hit, number 7. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 7.
Hey, the tie, let it fly.
He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Moore is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Come on, big
Digging
guy.
in next, number 7. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Now the relay home. And he's safe.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This one's flared off to the right side.
Score!
Right fielder
Come
coming
on!
on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner will score from second. Cordero takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as they open it up to 6-2 now.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Now at the plate, number 7. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
One time like a big dog.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
No, inside.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, This doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Go.
And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Dive, but he's back. The 0-1 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Smith backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Stepping up is number 7. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Now here's the first offering. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left.
Go.
And that is off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Stepping in next, Franchy Cordero. He was a double play victim last time around. Swing and a liner.
Round it hard.
Is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, however. Next will be the designated hitter, John Ramsey. He doubled his last time up. Opposite field to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Those are the ones you remember right there, Dan. That's his 4th RBI of the night.
Well, the baseball purists certainly wouldn't love a game like this one with tons of offense, but you certainly can't complain about the lack of action. Pretty impressive showing from both of these teams up there swinging the bats.
12-6, the final tally here. The Sea Dogs scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Jay Groom claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Flezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
You know how to use a triple beam, huh? It ain't hard as it seems, huh? You keep your body clean, huh? You got a lot of your jeans, huh? Some of your partners, huh? You don't really want to mess with them clowns, huh? You come up with them clowns, huh? You stuck with them clowns, huh? You a big chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G until the moment you expire. You know what it is. You handle your biz and don't be crying and it's suffering. You can't do nothing but love fresh, huh? You won't know what we gonna do next, huh? You bought our tape with your check, huh? You wearing a vest, huh? You trying to protect your chest, huh? You spent 70 on your bins, huh? It ain't sure that's for your friends, huh?
Time for minor league baseball here on.
He's out.
Now to the plate, Santiago Espinal took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Grounded weakly to the left. Reined in. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next to dig in, number 7. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it.
At the plate now is number 7, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they move on top 4-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a...
Next to stand in is number 7. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center.
Come on, go, go.
Over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Tobias. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. So another run scores there on the base hit. Number 7 steps in once more as we look back at the big game he's already had. He got off to a fast start with 2 homers in the early going. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Striding forward now is the DH, John Ramsey. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Sea Dogs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Thad Ward gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. The team's future stars are on. Next, here is number 7. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Curveball, and this is in the dirt for ball 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Swung on and missed. Next up is number 7. Bases are loaded, so he's looking to get his guys right back into this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam! So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they take the lead 4-3.
Hey, how about that? That's a way to unclog the bags. One swing and a...
Now at the plate here is number 7. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Beautiful part about that home run ball is one swing, it can do a lot of damage. We're tied right now, but you can go back to that previous at bat when he hit the grand slam and drove in 4 big runs.
So next to hit is number 7. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Now a check swing, appeal to first, and the umpire Jerry Hillsdale says he went around for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, John Ramsey, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Ball sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And now here is number 7. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the knees, strike one. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that...
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Now to bat, Franchy Cordero, trying here to plate the tying run from second. 2-1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Cordero is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player. The 3-1 pitch. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass. So stepping in is Tate Matheny. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. On the ground to the right side.
All right, hold on right there.
Appears to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut the deficit to only 1 run.
Him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Smith is there, 2 down. So stepping in is Doug Cloven, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. William Woodlett claims the win out of the pen, his first. Danny Jimenez closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and so now here is John Ramsey. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Ready with the 1-1. Ground ball left side. He's got it to second for 1. On to first if they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no air. Into the box, number 7 is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Matty, we've seen some...
Now at the plate is number 7. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. A leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout.
So now into the box is number 7. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there. Barehanded for 1. Relay to first in time. Up next, Logan Warmoth. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground the way this...
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Joey Bolito will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 28, Joey.
Hot shot down the line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will pick off the base of the wall. Throwing to second.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Now batter.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
The batter, number 3.
Now it'll be Jonathan Arauz. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now to the plate, here is Tate Matheny, runner in scoring position with Sugan. In the air, out to right.
Round it hard, round it hard.
Warmoth is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of there.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jackson McClellan gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Danny Jimenez hammers down the 6th.
Baby sleeping mano, girl sweet like a mango, gives a taste to the tango, strum it like a banjo, then hit the sound in our sandals, flow hot like a condo, ain't no place that I can't go, on a mission like Rambo.
He's off to a hot start in his pro career, absolutely lighting it up at the plate. I've got Sean Casey, the mayor, with me today. Casey, is this an early indication that he's going to be a star?
Well, I think the biggest thing when you know, you have to be careful sometimes with prospects because you got to let them play out, right? I think you got to let them develop in the minor leagues, get some time under their belt, you have consistency, because the biggest thing when you get to the big league level is that consistency day in and day out, right? So you could dominate at Double-A, but you know, and get caught up too quick, and then the third deck comes in the big leagues, and the 50,000 fans are there instead of 5. It's a whole nother ball game, you know. So I think the biggest thing is let guys develop, let them get the consistency, and when they get to the big leagues, now they're ready to play and succeed.
A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers.
Pick up the pace, I'm out to chase, money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm out to chase, money in case, clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it.
The show's continuing coverage of Double-A Northeast. Zach Gross gets the call for game 1 of the season. So the next to bat will be number 7, and he's ready to take his first cut.
Number 7.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking. That gets down, he's got himself a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Swing and a liner. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. And now Jonathan Arauz. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Now into the box, Tate Matheny, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down.
Stand up.
And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Next up, Michael Osinski. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Racing back, the right fielder. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going as they extend the lead to 5-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
So now to the plate, number 7, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Line drive to left. Dominguez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
And stepping in, number 7, a hit in 2 tries so far.
The third baseman, number 7.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Scorched to third.
Let's go, beat it out.
There's
Come on,
one down now. So here is number 7. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. He's set and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Nope,
and he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Garcia, patrolling center, makes the play. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Sea Dogs came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up.
Another look at one of my favorite prospects to talk about. He's doing really well with the bat in his hands early on in his professional career. Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline is with me today. Jim, what do you make of his work so far?
He's been really impressive to me.
sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen toda hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto. Suelta mi generación y apuéstate en el asfalto. La salvación con mi pana la comparto. Tengo fuego espiritual en el aposento alto y bomba que bendice si detona. El mundo ha tratado de quitarnos la corona. Muchos viven rápido, la vida no es Daytona. Todavía hay tiempo, razona. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
Mi español muy malo. I speak English till I get up tu condado. Hit the beach, I'm 40 deep with mis hermanos. Ya don't understand my lingo, tu pesado. Wepa, dale. Si lo tengo power of the Lord, I keep it on me. Every day is like a party, tell the drama go away. I don't do it for approval, I just do what God say. Car that cooked me up a beat, I ate it in the driveway. Dale, live my life inside the valley. No, he walking with me, give my enemies un cale, yeah, boy. DR down to Paraguay. Me and Funky got together, that's a crazy pair, boy.
First open of the year 2000. We're live inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. It should be a good diamond. Dynasty matchup tonight between the Gators and the Bacon. And now here is Byron Buxton. And we are set for baseball here this evening. High in the air down the right field line. Conforto is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Next to hit is Nick Solak.
The second baseman, Nick.
Wheeler gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First delivery to him. High chopper to third. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. And the side is retired. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, J.D.
Now the pitch.
Martinez.
Nope, outside.
Grounded to short. DeYoung's got it. And that's the first out. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Lifted in the air to center. Buxton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. 2 down, no one on base. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and he is out on the tag. all set for the start of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Short, hit hard. Throw bounces up to him at the bag, and he's able to cover up and hang on. Not the most fluid play, but he's out nonetheless. And now the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Martinez is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Randy Arozarena, and he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in, and nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And there's one away. Now one down with the bases empty. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Out in front of it, strike one. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now. Joe Morgan is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. Juan Soto to the plate now. A little bouncer. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Into the corner and slicing foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Striding in is Gary Sanchez. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. And now the first pitch.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Lifted in the air to center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Byron Buxton. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. Digging in will be Carlos Correa as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Shortstop.
Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't pull back. It's strike 1. And it's fouled away. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1. First pitch on its way. Zach Wheeler comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the...
1 sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Martinez at second with 2 down. Hit softly down the line at first. He's got it, and he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and that means Nick Solak will dig in.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Nick Solak goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. And he fouls this one off. Wheeler into his motion. Here's the 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Justin Turner goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! Into the box now, Babe Ruth. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he's going to make the catch. Oh, he paid the price for it, too, as he crashes into the wall. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The third baseman.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He bounced out last time up. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled off. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
The catcher, number 14. Salvador.
And up steps Salvador Perez as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he misses it. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
In now, Joe Morgan. Swing and a liner. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Here now is Juan Soto trying here to plate the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push your throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second.
The batter, number 1,
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And it's fouled away. Ready on 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. It was a double for him. His first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Wheeler into his motion, and the pitch. Randy Arozarena is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one. He's down on strikes for the second out. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
2-2 one more time. Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Well, this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Bottom of the inning now, and the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. First pitch on the way. And that misses inside 1-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. And here's the first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. At the plate now, Michael Conforto. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Here now is Rafael Devers.
Now batting, third baseman.
Fouled away.
Rafael.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Looked Like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Turner's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Jason Giambi will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Now here's the first offering. Bouncer to the left side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1 from the stretch. Giambi aboard here at first with nobody out. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. That'll bring in Nick Solak. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner from the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now this will rattle up against the wall. The relay throw. Now he's safe at third as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Joe Nathan enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Joe Morgan. Now here's the first offering. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Ruth arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Stepping in once again is Juan Soto. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here comes the 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
3-2 now. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. And now in the box, Carlos Correa, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. It's up and out of here into the archway. So now to the plate, Zach Wheeler. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
I got
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Now batting, left field.
First delivery to him. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he can't.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Ready now is Babe Ruth. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Standing in now, Paul DeYoung. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
And he chased it in the dirt. Perez corrals it. Throw goes over to 3rd. And he is in there. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Next, it'll be Randy Arozarena, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball, 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball. So next to bat will be Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that type with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Correa is there to make the catch, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning.
Stepping up is Michael Conforto. Blasted a solo homer last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the pitch. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
So the
plate now, Rafael Devers. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-1 home. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Arozarena moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. And that's through into right field for a base hit.
The batter, number 8.
At the plate now, Joe Morgan. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Matt Barnes takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Stepping in now, Juan Soto. He'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Yep, there's another heater right there. He is not going to deviate. He is going to pitch to his strengths. He doesn't care who's in the box.
The 1-1. Perez, the runner at third. Morgan on at second with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
He struck him out. Adolis Garcia is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Jansen gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. From the stretch, Byron Buxton is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Jansen comes set. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Next, it'll be Nick Solak. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. This one's down to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Josh DeMont is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Adalberto Mondesi is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Lined hard to center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, J.D. Martinez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And quickly there are 2 away. Next to hit, Michael Conforto. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Arozarena has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. James Point takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the third baseman, Justin Turner. Turner swings, and it's a very well-hit ball to left. Back goes Martinez. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has.
And he'll step off. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hit down the third baseline. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time. Runner at first following the error. And standing in the outfielder, Babe Ruth. First offering. Guerrero gets his lead at first, nobody out. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay. The long ball was a big part of this one here.
2-0 now. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Into the box, Randy Arozarena. Fouled off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Jeffrey Springs takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. Down the third baseline. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now the first pitch. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed. pitch to start him out, 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball. He
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la... Bendiga a mis hijos, no nacer otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Es que mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar, pregúntale al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal, cambiaste las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar, los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal, la caja nunca paran, son los y las baby le llegan. Los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. No me venga a afrontar, pregúntale al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR, a la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay quien los desentierre. Mi nieto ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hijo solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? No estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, pues si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro lo habían frenado. 300 canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3000 yo soy el más pegado. Yo voy muy zafado, y ustedes lo saben. Pa' la soy el negro de la